The weekend is finally upon us. And with it, another list of mouth-watering Premier League fixtures. There's plenty to play for, and of course, plenty of talking points. So here are 7 hot topics to get you in the mood ahead of tomorrow's 12:30 p.m. opener between West Ham and Spurs. Will highly rated Chelsea youngster Andreas Christensen grab his opportunity with both hands against Stoke City following David Luiz's 3-match ban? There hasn't been a buzz around Stamford Bridge regarding a youngster like Andreas Christensen since the legendary John Terry. The Denmark international is cool, composed and ready to start in place of the suspended David Luiz against Stoke. Antonio Conte has made no secret of the fact that he's expecting big things from the 21-year-old, who's set to be deployed in the center of Chelsea's 3-man defense. The fans have been waiting for an eternity for an academy graduate to nail down a place in the starting side. And Christensen knows that an impressive performance could guarantee starts in the other 2 games Luiz is suspended for, giving him the perfect opportunity to stake his claim for a future spot. Stoke City vs Chelsea 3 p.m. KO, Saturday 23 September. Can Crystal Palace score their first league goal of the season against Man City after their win over Huddersfield in the Carabao Cup? Nobody wants to be setting record this early into the new Premier League season. But Palace now boasts the unenviable title of the first team in history to play their first 5 matches without recording a single point or scoring a single goal. And it doesn't get any easier for new boss Roy Hodgson as he comes face to face with the free-scoring Goliath that is Manchester City. Pep Guardiola's men have hit the target 17 times in just 4 games this month, making them the deadliest team around. But after beating Huddersfield in the Carabao Cup this week, the loyal Eagles fans could be forgiven for expecting just one shot to trickle its way into the back of the City net. Man City vs Stoke 3 p.m. KO, Saturday 23 September. Will Liverpool be able to record their first win this month against Leicester City after a barren 4-match run in all competitions? Deadline day signing Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has been the talk of Liverpool recently. Most notably because the former Arsenal star is yet to taste a victory with his new employers. But the fact that Liverpool haven't won a single game in all competitions this month seems to have been swept under the carpet. The Reds have scored just 3 goals and conceded 10 through September, with their most recent humiliation coming against Leicester City in the Carabao Cup earlier this week. But Liverpool get the chance to avenge their defeat when they visit the King Power Stadium again tomorrow evening, and Jurgen Klopp knows nothing less than a convincing win will ease the pressure on his under-fire team. Leicester City vs Liverpool 5:30 p.m. KO, Saturday 23 September. Can Newcastle extend their winning run to 4 games against struggling Brighton? Rafa Benitez continues to prove he has the magic touch after guiding Newcastle to 3 straight wins in the league. The Magpies sit 4th in the table and face relatively mild opposition in Brighton this weekend. But the Seagulls have shown they're more than capable of stopping a side gathering momentum right in its tracks. West Brom were the toast of the league ahead of their visit to the South Coast earlier this month. But Brighton managed to put 3 past their supposedly resilient defense, and Benitez may have to come up with a plan B if he wants to avoid soaking up pressure for another 90 minutes. Brighton vs Newcastle 4 p.m. KO, Sunday 24 September, exclusive offer, bet £5 get a free £10 bet. Will Manchester United hit the target against Southampton after failing to find the back of the net last season at St Mary's? Jose Mourinho's men are the most potent in the league alongside rivals Man City. But Man United face more than just Southampton. When they travel to St Mary's, the Red Devils failed to score in their last visit to the formidable stadium last season. But they're scored at least 4 goals in 4 matches in all competitions in the new campaign, and are yet to fail at hitting the target. A 4-1 Carabao Cup win with a second-string side over Burton suggests Mourinho will be feeling more than confident he can finally crack the Saints' stubborn defense. Southampton vs Man United 3 p.m. KO, Saturday 23 September. Can West Ham make it 3 home wins in as many years against fierce rivals Tottenham? It's been another shaky start to the campaign for West Ham. But it appears that Slaven Bilic's men have finally settled into their new home. The London Stadium became a source of real agony for fans last season as various teams tore the Hammers apart. But the 2 games played there this season have both resulted in wins, with West Ham scoring 5 goals and conceding none. Meanwhile, Spurs have lost away to the Hammers for the last 2 years in a row, and 3 on the bounce isn't completely beyond the realms of possibility. West Ham vs Spurs 12:30 p.m. KO, Saturday 23 September. Will Ronald Koeman finally switch from a back 3 to a 4-man defense against Bournemouth following Everton's terrible start to the season? Everton have spent £140 million this summer, and yet somehow languish in 18th in the table. They've won just 1 of their 5 league games, and also suffered an embarrassing defeat to Atalanta in the Europa League. Many are wondering why Ronald Koeman is failing to get the best out of his players, especially the 3 number 10s he bought in Davy Klaassen, Gylfi Sigurdsson and Wayne Rooney. Some believe the Dutchman's uninspiring 3-5-1-1 formation isn't working as effectively as the likes of Chelsea and Man City's 3-man formations. And a return to a more traditional back 4, allowing more room for midfielders, wingers and strikers, could be just what Everton need to get back to winning ways. Everton vs Bournemouth 3 p.m. KO, Saturday 23 September. Other weekend fixtures. Burnley vs Huddersfield 3 p.m. KO, Saturday 23 September. Swansea vs Watford 3 p.m. KO, Saturday 23 September. Arsenal vs West Brom 8 p.m. KO, Monday 25 September.